Okay, I am so triggered. Please get that. I did not have a stream for last week. I deeply apologize. Oh Lord. What's next? It's finished. Play the game. It felt like 2
it is. Everyone hoping for a little good fortune this time around.
Big
We're
yards
into the
now.
home stretch of the
Really?
regular season.
The third quarter,
So now out
26,
comes the
maybe
Charger
about the
offense
third
for their
quarter.
initial drive of the game.
I mean,
They're led up by the sixth-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his
no,
entire
it's
career
interesting.
so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless.
Inside the 30. And he's going to have this one down at the 28.
And the Chargers first down. First and 10.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10. At the 20.
Herbert back to throw. On the screen, this is Harris. Escapes the defender.
No, oh my
Get
God.
this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
16 yards. And the Chargers first down.
They run it from the gun with Chubb. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to.
Black 80, black. Delta, suck. Go.
Here's Chubb on second down. And he gets it to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Set to return. Here's Darnay Holmes. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over first and 10. At their own
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Off the play fake, Miller. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. From the gun, Miller. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs.
no gain on the play. Brings up second and 10. At the 27-yard line.
Chubb again on second down. They're working a couple yards past the line. Devon's Holland there to make the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Oh,
Brings
get
up
that.
third and
To the air on 3rd and long. They cross the 40. Nice run there. And he's down to the 42-yard line. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First down from the 42.
First and 10 at the 42.
Herbert now off the play fake. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Raiders' 42-yard line.
Harris gets it on the draw.
What the?
Keeps away from one. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Chargers, first down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to 25. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner.
Wait, no!
Goes the distance, touchdown,
Fuck
LA.
them.
The Chargers take a 13-0 lead. Dicker's extra point, he's up and good. And the Chargers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This game rocked all the games today and tonight. Part of a busy week of football for all of us. The traditional 3 games on Thanksgiving Day. We had our Black Friday game a couple of days ago. All a part of the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend honoring legendary football icon.
Yeah, legendary guy whose impact still is felt to this day. You know, these guys playing today, they all watch it just like you and me in the football world on Thursday and Friday. Now they get their chance to go out and perform a pretty darn special weekend.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
We're on play action.
At the Chargers 45-yard
Has a man on target to Thornton. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
In the red zone on 1st. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
To number 89, Brock Bowers. First down, Las Vegas.
Genty runs it
Gonna
in.
be heavy.
Las Vegas touchdown.
Touching all
The
of us.
Raiders making a one-score game in the first half. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT.
What's that? It's
The point after is
operation,
the
I'd say that for
The
sure.
Raiders just the lead in
Yeah,
half.
but that
It's down to
was,
7.
Some driver that they didn't thought. Obviously, speculating
Just like
that
that,
the
we're back to
possible
a
stage.
one-possession ball game as the kickoff is
Yeah,
away.
I just screwed that up.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. We'll pick things
The
up from the
old,
35.
the good old years.
The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. Let's go play action on 1st down. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Herbert gets it to him on the screen. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Remain pressed with the play defensively.
It's a gain of
Without
1.
set, this is 3rd and
Brings
5.
up 3rd and 5.
They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He finds Johnston.
Unbelievable.
The Chargers take a 13-point lead. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Raiders 7.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Holmes now to return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. The throw is Miller. Vacates quickly left side.
Yeah,
He just
fucking
got it
hit
away
him.
before the hit, but the pass
See?
winds up
Back
being
to
incomplete.
bullshit,
It's gonna be
yeah.
3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long.
I fucked that really
He
bad.
was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. stuck with a 4th and long.
In punt formation for the Raiders.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is soft and for almost nothing on the return. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. They begin the drive with Chubb. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around.
15 yards.
A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Loss of 8 brings up 2nd and 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun.
35-yard line.
Oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted.
Looks
And the
good.
Raiders are going to
We
have
like that.
their 2nd interception of the
We
season.
do something good wrong. That's it.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap to Miller. Jump off top on his back.
Oh,
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackles made by Elijah Bolden. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and
The shotgun, Miller.
42-yard
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shit as he threw it leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and ultimately throw.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Herbert to throw. Conklin brings it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's a gain
And
of
now the
3.
Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
4.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down, Raiders going with some dime coverage here. Herbert now. On the screen, this is Harris.
do not
They've got
stop
to him
with
just a
that.
step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 41.
And the Chargers, first down.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. He's looking underneath here for Chubb. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
Chubb. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Herbert
and
throwing
10
again.
at the 31-yard line.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he gets this down at the 13-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new 7 downs.
It's a gain of
The Chargers
18.
call a timeout. That's their last
The
one.
Chargers,
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard
Herbert to
line.
throw once more. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers get more points to end a lopsided first half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. From the gun, Miller. Brought in by his back here, and Shenty. And he'll get it up to the 44. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juice picks it up. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Big Six. Dicker on now for the PAT.
I should do that
Kick
for
is
them.
good, and we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Well,
Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. As they set the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready to start this third quarter. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. The play fake. Miller. Got a man. It's Mayer. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down.
Here's Miller to the air. Right at the 39-yard line. 2nd down now. 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
Going from the gun here.
At
Deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it, including incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit.
Awful.
The Chargers send wide receiver Lad McConkey for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Called in left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He's got 1st down here from the 36.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, they go with Harris. They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It's a gain
3rd and
of 3.
just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Johnson watches the football. Complete. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain of 20. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Running right with Chubb. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37.
Herbert from the gun. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Second play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
A gain of 5 brings up
Aaron out on 3rd.
6.
They're able to drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
Cameron Dicker for the Chargers field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. The insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all of his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that play through.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. We're back to throw. On the move, headed right.
It's fucking wonderful.
Completed right side. He is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Miller on play action. That's fair. He's got it. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. There they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Miller rolling out to his left. He's got it inside the 25. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Shotgun give here to Genty. They'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Gronk gets him into the red zone. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Shotgun snap to Miller.
Good
He's on the quick
shit.
hit. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
first down, Raiders.
The throw is Miller. Hauled in, again it's Bowers.
Fuck!
He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Raiders.
Here's Genty. He's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing Miller. Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 2-yard line.
3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here. Throwing is Miller. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across
It's
your
that
crease
fucking
in the landscape. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
And off to Chubb to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that kind of gain may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on their next down. That was a valuable little run right there.
On the quick slant, he's got Allen. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Chubb going for the marker. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers coasting to the finish line. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he gets it away from his end zone. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Raiders take over.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. And this one doesn't go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion or at a premium in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down.
What in the
Too
mother?
far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Intended for block.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd.
It's a gain of 9.
From the gun, Miller. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. 7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. And a Las Vegas 1st down.
We get to the line and spike the football and stop the clock. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Off the play fake. Miller escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Back to one of his favorite targets this drive, but incomplete. That's going to bring up 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. It's Bowers with another catch. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Throwing it again here.
Damn.
End zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Miller's going to throw here. And that'll chip away some of
Yeah,
this.
baby.
And it's caught for a touchdown.
Number 84.
The Raiders making the scoreboard look a touch better. Hey, in this situation, why not? I'll just go ahead and go for two here.
The Raiders will line up.
Right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another two off that lead. Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The two-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
They get there to
Shit,
take him
I'm-
down right around the 41. Line up the design keeper. So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals.
Oh. So that's going to. Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh, look at that. I'd say that's a pretty promising thing of upgrades right there.